Hello everyone, and welcome to Doctor Who Timey Wimey Adventures, where anything can happen and anything will happen. Everyone introduce yourselves.
Okay. Hi, I'm Albert. I'm playing the Doctor. Newly regenerated after fighting in a multiversal war and just getting to know his new body.
Hi, I'm Jess, and I will be playing with K9.
Affirmative, we love him on here.
My name's Zack. I'll be playing Albert, the son of a previous version of the Doctor and River Song.
Did you say Alistair?
I thought you were playing
Yeah.
Alistair.
I thought
You said Albert.
What?
I mean, you can play me,
That's
but
funny.
Where's your freaking word?
Right? It happens.
you can
Alright.
play, you can play me, but I'm old and can't really run the corridors that well.
Apparently, I can't remember my names.
Apparently. And hi, I'm Emily, also known as LadyMariska, and I'm the DM. My first time DM, so I hope it goes really well, actually. Alright, you all ready?
Yeah, I think I learned my name now.
I would hope so.
Affirmative.
So, it's been a long road for you, Doctor, as you have regenerated yet again, and this time you are still not ginger. As you regenerate it, you release it out of its harness, which has about enough what your BS of regenerating inside of it. You would have heard you would then hear the bellowing wails of the oyster bells echoing over its harness as you release it out. And when you land, you'll find yourself surrounded by unit soldiers. They just drag you out with the water and river flames. What will you do? And Alistair, you're what unit soldiers? And I'll assume that K9 fell out to what Doctor.
I walk out to the TARDIS, and you said these unit soldiers are all around me.
Yes, and Alistair's there. You would actually you would recognize Alistair as he is your son.
Did you say I do recognize him?
You do, and that's your son, remember?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I look around and then I look over at him. Alistair, what do you look like?
Zack, you hear him?
Yeah.
What do you look like?
Um. Wait a second.
Okay, take your time.
Didn't they show a young version of John Hurt once?
Yeah, maybe you watch what the young actor for that.
He looks like the young actor who played the War Doctor, or
Oh,
it
that's
showed as the
cool.
War Doctor.
That's
Like
cool. I can pull up that picture right now.
Yeah, could you pull that up for me?
I will.
Thank you.
We're thinking of DH Ollivander.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm looking for him right now. 1 second.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
I look at him and I'm like, really? You brought all your little friends to play?
Well, if you'd actually land in one spot and quit falling on the TARDIS, we wouldn't have to chase you so much.
Is K9 here with us?
Yeah, K9 was using it out too.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna.
I would use that too.
What's that?
I was asking if I was yeeted out of the
Yeah, you were. Don't worry, you landed well. You landed
I'm gonna check.
I mean, as a metal dog, there's not much damage it could do.
Not really.
I'm gonna check and make sure K9's okay.
And you will see that K9 is definitely okay.
Like, oh, such a good dog.
Affirmative.
I look back at Alistair. There was a war on, and unfortunately, we lost.
I can tell.
And that's around the time you see Kate Stewart up here. What will you do?
Hey, Stuart.
Yeah, she appears.
I look over at her. Ah, it's like a big family reunion.
Kate Stewart's gonna look at the doctor and say, That my family reunion, it sure is, but Doctor, we have a crisis. We need your help.
All right. I think K9 and I are up to the task.
So, Doctor, we may have one of your requests at the experiments with time travel.
Hey, what did I tell you about doing stuff? You leave the Time Lord business up to the Time Lords.
Technically, I'm a Time Lord, and I did tell them not to do it.
We were trying to retrieve an ancient that someone has sent in the past, and we didn't want to stay trapped there, but someone's been meddling in our affairs, and near Unit Tower, near one of our unit bases, right outside the city, there's a rift that's formed, and also, that's just where your TARDIS happened to fall into. And we can wave is a rift in time to somewhere in the 1900s.
Have you been able to pinpoint the location?
We have not been that clear, but we can confirm that it should be safe to enter through. It seems similar to other time frames that we have to close in the past, but not anything that we caused, like other people causing it. And we were hoping that you would go through and retrieve your TARDIS and retrieve your ancient.
Well, that sounds like a plan, I guess. Nothing old K9 can't take care of. I look at
Insufficient data.
Hey, so this is what Hangite is said. Oh, you are a good dog.
Affirmative.
Going to make sure you don't get in trouble.
that.
Well, any more trouble than usual.
She's gonna say, Hangite, I heard all about you from Sarah Jane. Well, before you know what happened.
Affirmative.
And she's gonna say, we can give you a ride in the truck. You want a ride? Or you have other means of transport?
Well, we might as well take the truck. I don't feel like walking.
Understandable. Apologies in advance, Doctor. This truck is not made on the inside.
I give her a patronizing smile.
And she's gonna smile back at you, and she's gonna say, well, we don't get no one unless anyone has questions. And I'll be sending, Alistair with you on this mission. Because Alistair, since he's been wanting to travel with you for a while, so you should not be traveling alone, so he's going with you.
Wait, not alone. He's got K9.
Affirmative.
Yeah.
I love K9.
Good boy.
I'd find some room in the back of the truck.
Okay, so you notice it's like, one of those like all completely black struts that they show in some of the episodes the unit has? It's one of those struts.
Oh, okay.
And in the back of it, Hexer is sitting down next to the Doctor, and she looks at the Doctor as they're traveling and says, so Doctor, do you have any questions for us?
I look at her and be like, so what were you trying to accomplish with this experiment?
One of our important ancients that had valuable intel was touched by a weakling angel, or wake up with an angel was dead.
What was that? I'm sorry.
She said, one of the ancients was sent back in time by a weakling angel. We were trying to back in time and retrieve them. Well, we waked up with the angel. Well, technically you got with them, but information, no ask. And then you left. I don't know if that's happened for you yet.
I tell her this is all rather confusing.
So was your entire timeline, Mom Salmon.
Yep.
Affirmative.
I love that affirmative. That was funny. Alright, and then she's gonna look at Alistair. She says, so you behave yourself, right? And you not hurt yet?
Sure, I promise not to lock any other Time Lords in their TARDISes this time.
She said, The last time you did that, you really pissed off the master.
He deserved it. He was annoying.
I look at Alistair like, what?
The master annoyed me, so I deadlocked his TARDIS. Not my fault he couldn't get out. Technically it is, but that's my point.
Like mother like son.
Right?
That definitely sounds like something every song would do.
It is. Anyway,
What?
is there anything you want to do, or should we just fast travel?
That's up to you guys.
You want to have a conversation, or you want to fast travel to learn the novel?
I think we can go check
What?
out the
No, it sounds like we already kind of had the conversation. Is there anything else?
Okay. So after a relatively 10-minute short trip, you are outside of the city and you find yourself next to a unit building where you see a glowing purple, bluish, and portally thingy. And it's right next to the building by some ruined equipment. And Hanks, when the doctor said, we can shut it down, but we want to make sure you get a hold of your TARDIS first and arrange it. So, you should be safe to go through. It's pretty similar to the ones we had before. Do you need anything before you go in there?
I'm gonna have see if K9 can scan the anomaly and see
Okay.
what they can find out about it.
Anyway, what were you saying, Doctor?
Oh, I was just gonna ask K9 to scan the anomaly and see what kind of, like, if there's anything, what kind of energy it is, or whatever. If she can find out anything else.
You would have to roll for science and awareness, I think.
That's what I need to roll?
Yeah, for science and awareness. So you add your science and awareness, right? And then you roll 2d6s, am I right?
Yeah.
And then,
Okay, so my
go
science
ahead
is
and
5.
check
So science is 5, awareness is 3, and then I roll 2d6.
Yeah, and add up the numbers for me. Let me know the full number.
I got a 2 and a 3, so a total of 13.
Go on.
What?
My cat.
Oh, I see. I'm gonna say you passed that as your hang 9, and you have 13, so you need at least a 12, for my opinion on that. And that's a normal thing for hang 9 to do. And your memory is a yes but, and it's just barely passed. Albert, is it what a yes but, or is this a solid yes and it's 1 over?
I think it's a yes, but.
Alright, yeah, it was 2 over, which is a yes and.
Yes, and.
Alright, it's a yes, but, you scan it and you determine that it is safe to go through, but the but is that you have 5 minutes to do it. And it's already shutting itself down.
Anomaly, safe, but will close in 5 minutes.
Okay, I look at Alistair and I'm like, well, I guess we better get a shift on.
Well, what's the worst that happens is, hey, go ahead. We'll be waiting for you.
Affirmative.
And she's what Alistair and say, you ready for the Satan right now?
Something is probably gonna try to kill me now.
If it does, you just deadlock them.
Not funny.
Hey, she's gonna shake her head and say that you're going. I'll see you on the other side when you get back.
Well, shall we, Doctor?
Sure, I'm gonna pull a yo-yo out of my pocket and start playing with the yo-yo while I walk through the portal.
The moment you actually get close to the portal, the yo-yo starts to poke towards the portal, just so you know. You know how, like, the bottom yo-yo, it moves has that gravitation to what the portal?
Yeah.
That's what happens. So, anybody say anything as it went?
Alistair yelled Geronimo. Alistair did his own test before deciding to, say Geronimo.
What?
He pulled out a slinky.
The slinky immediately is shoved into the portal.
Yeah, I thought so. His response is, yeah, I thought so.
Alright. Now, are you ready to be on the other side? You guys ready?
Yeah, I am.
Alright, so you all find yourselves appearing, and as you appear, the portal seems to close. Give me one technical information I need. So you all find yourselves next to a really interesting, beautiful grand staircase, and you want to look around. And looks like you're in an area where there's quite a few people with fancy clothes walking about, and you can see a sign nearby, and everyone wants to take a look at the sign.
Can Alistair look at it?
Sure. You can read the right sign anyway, it's in English, you ready to read?
Yeah.
HMS Titanic.
Once again, I hate the universe.
What did you say?
Alistair closes his eyes and he's like, once again, I hate this universe. After they went through the portal, he also said, I don't think we're in London anymore.
That's an ill one. So, Doctor, have you noticed you're in the Titanic at all? Have you read the sign?
Kind of looking around at all the people. Well, we go from almost blowing up in a battle to dancing around on a boat.
Okay, it's Hey Knife had something to say. I assume it's the man that's this ship would be Hey Knife's memory unit, since it's homicide.
Yeah, it says I have photographic memory.
Yeah, and you would probably have the information on Earth information like that, so I can say that you probably have that. It's Titanic cymatics. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
So, that is around the time that you see someone approach you, and he seems like a bit of a rough man. He looks at you sternly, right towards the doctor and saying, where did you come from? You're not at all dressed for this occasion. Are you first class? Where's your passenger's ID?
I don't think this doctor has psychic paper.
Oh, I think you should have it. I don't have a problem with it.
Question.
Okay.
Okay, we could do that too.
I was thinking Dr. should have second paper.
Go ahead.
I was actually gonna say if the doctor didn't have his, what if Alistair had psychic paper?
Okay, that works. That makes it.
Since K9 is actually adept, could probably hack in and add him to the register anyway.
What did you say?
Since K9 is technically adept and can like interface with technology, could probably hack in some way.
I don't know they have the technology back in the Titanic is.
Pretty sure they did everything by hand back then.
Yeah. Like second paper would not use it script. And when we take a look how many story points second paper is, 1 second.
I have Alistair take the psychic paper out and hand it to the doctor.
I look at him, I'm like, well, you go ahead. You're the one with the paper.
Don't worry, I'll do it.
And you should go ahead and take a look at your paper, and in 1 minute pull up the second paper sets. That's going to be 1 story point, so... how many story points does your character sheet say it has? It's 8, right, on your time board?
Yeah, 8.
Alright, I'm gonna type in 7, Alistair story points in the chat. And you also earn story points. Like, if you have, like, an epic doctor speech, or you at the moment that's really well with character, or something you can earn story points. So, what you want is psychic paper.
Alistair being the smart as he is, I was gonna have the psychic paper say ship inspector.
He's gonna be like, oh, you're the ship inspectors. I wasn't aware that you were going to be on this deck. My apologies. Are you with you?
I look at the guy, I'm like, I guess we can accept your apologies.
You said, I'm not really liking that me to apologize, but I'll put up with this. So what are you expecting? You probably know who I am. Name's Lillian Murdoch. I'm the first officer aboard the ship.
We're expecting the ship. Obviously, gotta make sure she's up to code. You wouldn't want her to sink now, would you?
This ship is not going to sink. It's unsinkable.
And they also said Rome wouldn't fall.
He's just doing the roll his eyes and say, go ahead and do your inspection. I have other things to do. So what do you want to do?
I look at him, I'm like, Have you noticed anyone acting strange here on the ship?
He said,
It does.
oh, yeah, we noticed a woman in strange clothes. We have her, she was a bit hurt, so she's in the medical ward.
Could you show us to the medical ward, please?
Alright. Give me 1 minute. I actually got the Titanic map up, so I'm gonna pull up where that ward would be on my map I have.
So if we're on a ship in 1912, should K9 be like incognito, like trying to hide behind something?
He hasn't even look. I don't think he's gonna look out. He's not even always trying to hide or something. Use the box method. Or maybe if he notices you, I
I
got
have
an
an
idea. What?
well, yeah, we could do it. I
What
was
were you
gonna say I
saying?
have an idea.
You're right, yeah, what?
My idea was to have Alistair pick Kanan up and more or less say he's his typewriter. What?
For me, as long as they don't try to throw me overboard. I mean, robots in water, not.
I wouldn't throw my favorite robot overboard, K9.
Alright, so he's gonna talk to you and say, so if you need to go ahead and see that person there, you need to go to eat it. And then he's gonna say, I'll have someone else show you the way, that better person me doing. And he's gonna get into random crew members and show you the way.
Very well, ship boy.
Do not
Found out.
call me shit boy. You know, my name is Frederick Fleet, and soon I'm gonna be on top of the ship looking out for obstacles for icebergs. So, you know where there's a pair of binoculars by any chance?
What was that?
He said, my name is Frederick Fleet. I'll help you with this, but then I have to get going up on top to look out for icebergs. So, if you have a pair of binoculars, I can really use one. No one wants to give me any.
Oh, a pair of binoculars?
Yeah. Like, since in case you're wondering, historically, he was actually asking for binoculars, and, but he never got any, so that's why the ship's up, and you couldn't see it. So it is kind
Um,
of a fixed point.
I'm gonna act like I could reach into my resourceful pockets and maybe pull something out, but
That might mess up
I
the
don't want to change.
the length
Yeah,
time.
I'd be like, sorry, I left my binoculars at home.
Understandable. If you find anyone that does have it, you let me know, ship inspectors. Mr. Fleet is going to lead you up the stairs up to eat that. Will you follow him?
Yeah.
Okay. And then
I'm being
he's...
carried, so I have no choice in the matter.
What?
I said I'm being carried, so I have no choice in the
Yeah.
matter.
Oh, and doctor, you're gonna notice something very peculiar on the way.
K9, you're getting a free ride.
So you notice in the gallery, which is actually quite near the hospital, that in the gallery there looks like there's a blue box.
I want to check that out.
So you enter the TARDIS?
Yeah.
So you notice something more peculiar. This isn't your TARDIS. And you know, it has like the heart of the interior is what it pretty much has. It's all light and clean, and you can tell it's definitely not your TARDIS at all.
So this is not my TARDIS.
Nope. You would know that interior is wrong, everything's wrong, the sections are wrong. And the settings for it are really basic. Pretty much.
Are really basic, you said?
Yeah, it's pretty much factory settings.
All right. Nothing we could do
Did
about it.
Alistair and K9 go in as well?
Yeah, did you want us to go in K9 or?
Affirmative.
Okay. Alistair and K9 followed the doctor in.
I'll be like, be careful. I don't think this is my TARDIS.
Yeah, the only other thing you would actually notice in this room is that there's some boxes, like, full of art and stuff. That's all you notice in this room.
Is there any way to tell who this TARDIS might belong to?
Do you think there would be a way to tell? Theoretically?
K9 is technically adept. Could he interface with the TARDIS to see?
Yeah.
Okay, I would have K9 would probably be the best one to try, but they would have to roll to see if they can figure it out. So I'm
Okay.
gonna say that would be this one would be a little bit harder because the TARDIS has security to prevent that. So it would be technology and ingenuity.
Something else. Oh, vortex.
Oh, and
Vortex
Vortex, that gives
is
you a
the,
bonus, I'm pretty sure. I am gonna say this one will be a little bit hard.
and
So you'll
then
roll
so
ingenuity and technology. And your 2d6 plus 2.
technology, and I'm sorry, what was the first one? Ingenuity.
Yeah.
So my 2d6. Ouch. I'm in max. I got a 7 total. 1 6 and 1 1. So 7. Technology is. Sorry, I can't tell. Is that a 6 or a 5?
Let me look for you. That will
Because
be.
ingenuity is 7. Technology is 6, and then I rolled a 7.
And you add your 2?
No, I didn't actually. So that's 22.
Alright, that is definitely a yes and. So, you immediately know whose TARDIS this belongs to. And hang on, it will probably make sense to you why there's artwork in this room. For the TARDIS belongs to the meddling monk. And you're wondering who the meddling monk is. You might have seen him at classic Doctor Who. He's a meddling and annoying monk. And make finish, he is a lot more annoying. But in the good way, he's a pain in the ass. Not like the Master. He's not trying to overrule everything and crazy schemes. He's just more like to read his stuff for himself. And more of a nuisance than
He's like
anything.
mischievous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
And,
He's more
and the and
irritating than
part
anything.
is that you're able to determine where he's currently at.
Alistair does have a reaction when K9 figures out it's the monk. Does K9 let the doctor and Alistair know, or?
It appears this TARDIS belongs to the meddling monk master. It
And it
appears
appears to
he
be an
knows
art
what to
gallery of
expect.
his.
It's currently in the art gallery on the TARDIS.
I look at K9 and Alistair and be like, I think we better go find him.
Or he steals any other
Affirmative.
artwork?
Right?
And we can't forget about the female. I'm guessing it's the female unit soldier.
Yeah.
That's
And anyone wants to over the US soldier before it went out in the month hand, or you want it in the month first.
Well, since I was gonna say Alistair could leave K9 with the doctor and go search for the soldier.
Yeah, you're not that far, it's just across the hallway. Outside the tower, not the tower's hallway.
So I have Alistair set K9 down and have Alistair say, keep an eye on him for me. I'll be right back.
I look at K9 and I'm like, don't let the monk try to trick you with anything. He's devious. Not quite as smart as, me or the master, but dangerous nonetheless.
Who do you want to know first? Alistair, or you want to do the doctor part first?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
We can do it, Al. What's that?
I'll let Alistair go first.
Okay.
Alistair. So, you make your way into, Sixth Ward, right?
Yeah.
So, you immediately actually recognize someone wearing a unit uniform, well, since you work for a unit, and she's clearly in the bed with a slightly broken arm, and she looks at you and says, finally, something from my own time. And she's gonna say, you really don't know me, but I'm a new unit recruit. It's my first day on the job. My name is, Meddler, and she's gonna try to offer her in-hand to you.
Alistair will shake it and say, bad first day.
Yes, I got touched by a statue. I don't understand how it got here. All it did was blink.
That's the trouble with them. You can't blink.
What are those statues? Do you know anything about them?
Alistair's gonna look the other way and say too much.
Yeah, I assume the doctor would at least, or even would have taught Alistair about stuff like that anyways, since he works for unit knowledge.
He's actually encountered them before.
Of course he has. Anyway, she's gonna say, so can you get me home? I do not want to sit on this ship at the dams.
Two of us.
Exactly. And then she's gonna say, by the way, you should look out. There's somebody calling himself a monk, and you have a slight problem. He told the captain that the ship's gonna sink. And the other slight problem is, the way he showed the captain how the ship was gonna sink is, he forced the captain to watch some old movie called Titanic from 1997.
Oh, I said that's a torture in and of itself.
I actually kind of like that movie.
Damn
You
things.
probably know how it ends.
Did you say the monk is in his art gallery watching Titanic?
No, I said that the monk showed the captain at Titanic, the movie Titanic. And that's what the soldier told Zack character, as Alistair.
Titanic doesn't kill him, I will.
Alright, back to you, Doctor. Hang on, how's it going with you?
Just approaching cautiously.
So you enter the art gallery?
Yeah.
So you'll see a monk. And looks like a monk you've seen before, like the one that Doctor one encountered. And I'll send you a picture of that monk in 1 minute. And the monk is actually turned around right now, looking at the artwork, talking to something. He's like, I should probably save these artworks. What do you do, Doctor?
I clear my throat really loud.
The monk jumps like he's shitless, and he looks at Doctor and says, oh, it's you, isn't it? New face?
Yes. You know, you really shouldn't leave the door open.
He said, I didn't leave the door open. Damn it, the stupid captain must have left the door open on his way out. I should know better.
What are you doing here? This is a fixed time.
Well, you know, these artifacts and paintings and other valuables, they're not in the matter when the ship sinks. Like, what's the point of letting them out in the waste when you can rescue them and run into the future where people actually care about them? That's why I'm here, to save these artifacts from human history. And don't worry, I'm not causing a paradox, I'm replacing them with replicated copies. Once they're underwater, no one will ever know the difference.
Where's my TARDIS? And what was with this anomaly?
Oh, anomaly. The last time I met you, you gave my TARDIS some trouble, so I had to suction some energy off of their temporal experiment in my TARDIS to come here, because you kept messing with my TARDIS.
So where's mine now?
He said, and why should I tell you? You might not know, why would I tell you?
Is the unit soldier and Alistair caught up with them, or?
Unit soldier's able to walk, so she will follow you. And
Yeah, they
you
caught
would
up
hung
with
up
them,
by
yeah,
now. Yes.
Okay. I could have Alistair try to threaten or bluff the monk.
Okay. What is your what is your character sheet? I'm gonna need you to roll for presence and convince.
Right, give me a second to look at my sheet. So presence is 3, and I roll 3 or 2 3s, so I got 6.
Okay, and you add it to your other numbers?
Yeah, give me 1 minute.
That'd be 12, right?
Yep, that'd be 12.
Alright, give me 1 minute. So to do this, you might need to spend the story points or in a little bit ahead. Because you need to spend, you need at least a couple of story points. You want in ahead for that. You want to spend them?
What, 7? Or we have 7?
Yeah, you want to spend at least a couple of story points for that.
Yes.
To get a yes but at least.
Yes.
Alright. So, he needs to look at you. And what were you trying to lesson left? You want to say it in your character?
Oh, didn't the doctor tell you? I messed with your... I basically messed with your the guidance system in your TARDIS. Sure, you can go somewhere else. Where you end up, nobody knows.
He's gonna let you say, I am tired of people meddling with my TARDIS, first the Doctor, and now you. And that will mean that he's going to try to pull out a gun and say, turn it back.
You say he pulls out a gun?
Yeah, it's just it's like a futuristic gun, pretty much.
Canine could zap him.
Yeah, nose blaster.
So you want to try to blast it out with his hand?
Yeah.
That would technically be entering technically combat, so the way I'm pretty sure it works is that talkers go first and then viewers like people doing that go second, right?
Yeah.
So it's not anyone want to talk before that happens.
I'll be like, don't be so stupid with a gun. I'll be like, you need to put these paintings back, give us our TARDIS, and everybody goes home.
He's gonna say, but I can't give you back your TARDIS. It's not gonna work like that easily. You don't understand, Doctor.
Why? What are you trying to tell me?
Fine. Your TARDIS is on top of the iceberg in Titanic in St. Tom.
It's on top of the iceberg?
Yes.
Oh, sake. I have a loaded K9 and I'm not afraid to use it.
Yeah.
Affirmative.
He's just saying, what is a stupid metal knowledge at you?
Holy, call them that.
What did he say?
He said, what's a stupid 10 metal knowledge at you?
Observe, and then I'm gonna fire him with my nose blaster.
Alright, let me take a look at K9 sheet. I'm gonna have you roll fighting. Oh no, marksman. And I'm going to say coordination. Marksman and coordination. What did you roll?
10.
Is that your total number?
Yeah.
That's the way it has 2 underneath. That's gonna be a no but, or it's gonna be a no but, unless you want to use sword voice.
So if I use 2, it's a definite yes?
Yes, solid yes.
Yeah, we'll do 2.
Alright, so it's a solid yes. You knock his weapon out of his hand, and the monk wears it says, seriously, I just need to save these paintings. Don't you understand? No one should have keep these in the first place. Why does it matter if I take them out at time and sell them to the highest bidder?
Because you're making my day really irritating and I'm really straining myself not throwing you off the ship.
What will it take to get you out of my TARDIS?
You already edged the ship?
I don't think that's gonna work well with me and the monsters that back up.
This is what you're going to do, monk. I look at him and I say, you're going to put the paintings back. Then you're going to take us over to the TARDIS. And then I don't want to ever see you again.
But technically we have seen each other again. Our order, remember? He's gonna say, I don't know if there's a way for me to hear it, TARDIS. Your best course of action is to wait till the ship crashes, and then get on the TARDIS then. Unless you have any other ruined ideas, Doctor. And Doctor, I like what you have to say, so give me one free story point.
Is there like? Yeah. What did you say?
You get one free story point what you said in the month. That sounded like the Doctor for sure.
Oh.
So, that would win you a 9, right?
Yeah. I'm going. Is there like any kind of like? Do I got like any rope in my pockets or anything?
You can use resourceful pockets for that.
Yeah.
You have that, right? Resourceful pockets?
Yeah.
You'll have all some rope. What do you do with the rope?
Uh, I'm going to. What do I got?
I
Oh,
I
go ahead.
I technically have an idea. How close will they get to the? Well, they're gonna hit the iceberg, but how close will the ship technically be to it? Like where they will end up?
That is a very good question.
Because I have a really dumb idea.
What's your dumb idea? I want to hear it.
The doctor tying the rope to Alistair, and Alistair climbing the iceberg with a knife.
Well, the ship rammed into the iceberg.
He doesn't have an ice axe. What do you want?
Well, I was thinking just tying the monk up and uh, piloting his TARDIS over there, setting his controls to somewhere in the vortex.
We could do it that way.
Something
Either
Garo.
Either that or Mundus.
Yeah. Alright, is that what you want to do? The unit soldiers look at Hey Knight and she's gonna say, so Hey Knight, you have any ideas? I've heard about you before.
Oh yeah, yeah. K9, you have any ideas?
I have a transmit ability, but I don't know what it is.
That might be for transmitting data.
You know, it's too bad the doctor could snap his fingers and call the TARDIS.
I don't think that works like that way. It works for opening it, but not summoning it.
Okay.
Anyway,
I don't even
you
think
want to tie up the
that
monk?
has an option.
Yeah, let's go for it.
He
How
says,
about
monk is trying to back up, but obviously you guys are all surrounding him.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say that he just doesn't even try to get away and he knows he can't. He's gonna say, you know, you're afraid I have some insurance into you this kind of shit to me. You see, this shit isn't gonna hit the iceberg. I told the captain everything he needs to know.
You
Alistair is gonna say excuse me, then leave the TARDIS.
What's it
Is that
Doctor
a plan?
gonna do? Doctor, what are you gonna do? You gonna tie him up?
Yeah, I'm still gonna tie him up.
Okay, then right ahead. He's just trying to resist you a little bit, so I'll have me roll against that.
Okay.
Alistair has a really dumb plan.
Yeah?
He's gonna crash the Titanic into the iceberg.
Maybe the
Captain is
captain
gonna take a
waves
nap.
at her at pilot, so he's taking over.
Yeah, the captain is gonna be taking a nap in a minute.
Yeah, maybe the captain was about to waves the pilot, and and you're carrying it over.
Question:
Yeah?
Is Alistair allowed to know Venusian karate?
I don't know if he knows that or what. I'll need time to figure that out if he knows that. Like, use other methods.
Alright, he's making his way to the bridge anyway.
Okay. You're gonna go ahead and see the pilot and right the waves and say, oh, were you looking for the captain? He says quarters nearby.
Good. Why don't you stay here? I'll be right back.
You say, and are you doing Spectre I heard about?
Yep. Yes, I am.
Hey, I'm right ahead. But then, as you're your way into the captain's quarters, which you shouldn't have too much trouble fight as they're well labeled, and the captain's gonna look at you and say, what are you doing here? He says, you know, I'm scared. I know what to die. Something's gonna happen. I can't let it happen.
So you saved the ship, and what happens if you go a little ways across the ocean, hit another iceberg, and then you sink, and you all die by freezing to death?
He said what I said, and said, I was here, you were with the monk, weren't you? I saw where you went.
Didn't even give the one in the crow's nest binoculars.
I don't even know where we have any. Seriously. Whoever, gave us the shit information never told us where the binoculars were. I don't even know.
Of course, with the captain.
I am the captain, but I feel like a failure. My last guy won't be pointing for nothing. And since and there's no way to avoid it, can you get some people off the ship? You haven't seen the people who went. I've seen the future. Can you get people who would die normally, get some of them, even one off the ship? That would make my death worth it.
I'll try my best, but this ship needs to hit that iceberg.
And then I'm gonna need to roll try and convince this guy to agree with you.
The what?
Well, what? I'm going to say subterfuge as I need to add your convince winner. Subterfuge and presence.
14 altogether?
That is a yes. Because he was already complicating what you were saying anyway, so he wasn't resisting you too much. So he's going to say, fine, I'll do this on one condition. You get some of the people who wouldn't have been off. I know what kind of ship those are. Get some of them off the ship, please. Make it worthwhile.
I said I would.
I just said that I'll go ahead. After all, Captain goes down with his vessel.
Yeah, Captain.
And then, what are you gonna do?
Something his father's probably gonna yell at him for.
What?
He's gonna find some people that he's not gonna let die and take it back to TARDIS. I'll have Alistair find where the lower class cabins are, and he'll find that maybe a couple or a couple families and tell them to come with him.
Okay. How are you gonna do it? You're gonna tell them that if anything happens in the ship, to meet him up top to a certain location?
Yep.
Okay. After you, Doctor, what's your plan to get a hold of your TARDIS?
What's that?
Doctor, you have a plan yet to get a hold of your TARDIS, or what you're gonna do?
Yeah. Do I got him tied up?
Yeah, he's tied up, and he's angry.
I'm gonna grab these pieces of art that should be on the Titanic, and have us all go to the control room, console room.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw the paintings out the door because it's basically just gonna,
Save me is for one anyway.
And I'm gonna look for Alistair to see if he's come back yet.
Has Alistair come back?
Is there any way he could have snuck those people onto the monk's TARDIS before his father came back into the main room?
Sure.
He's gonna be waiting.
How would you? I have a theory how you could have convinced them, and you want him like, yeah.
Go ahead.
Shortly much right. You have a phone with you, right? That has actually you wouldn't have internet. Never mind. How would you have convinced him with it?
He told them due to some passengers not showing up before they left, they have gotten better accommodations.
Oh, that works. I'm sure they will fall for that. I'm not even making roll because they would fall for that. And then there is a hum up here saying, so we're in the other accommodations? What?
I was gonna say, tell him you're a magician and you've got like a magical box that they can go in to receive better treatment than they are now.
Yes, exactly. I love that.
Yeah. When they got there, he pretty much told them, this way into the magical box. Come on, quick.
Alright, you get 3 families to enter the tower, and they're like, one of them's like, yes, they're like, it's bigger. I mean, it's smaller on the outside.
Yeah, trust me, I don't have time to explain.
Alright, Doctor, what are you planning?
All right. I'm going to have K9 hone in on the coordinates of my TARDIS, and I'm going to fly this TARDIS over to ours.
Okay, I'm gonna say you're in a temporary materializing right outside Titanic, but you're not time traveling, so ship is on.
Really, dog?
What?
My dog is snoring.
Affirmative.
This is what this sound was. And it's not K9.
I know. The monster of Hey 9 also gonna say, you are a mad dog. What did Hey 9 say?
Canine dog.
Yeah, what did Hey 9
It
say?
says negative. Somebody, I don't know. Negative.
Negative.
Alright. So, Doctor, I'm gonna have you roll for this. And it has the how you're doing it. I'm actually gonna have you spend some story points.
Okay.
You're not you're gonna need to spend at least 4 story points since that's the fancy maneuver you're doing. Is that right?
4.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, and it's something fancy. The materializing cars outside and it's where you want to along with it means like Titanic and what you're doing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So are we trying to get the meddling monk's TARDIS to the doctor's TARDIS?
Yeah, out right outside on top of the iceberg.
Could I assist with that
Yes, you can.
to make it easier?
Yes,
Okay.
that way you would have, it's not really I spent 2 story points over change
Okay.
and you spent 2. So you want to spend 2 and not spend 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So, it does end up working, but as you materialize the TARDIS right outside your other TARDIS, you know since the ship is a minute close, you don't have much time left, and if you open the TARDIS, you will notice how much time left. The ship's about to crash.
All right. I look at the monk. I open the doors. I'm like, all right, everybody go get in.
Mother say, you're not the one that crashed into me, are you?
We would never do that. Probably.
I look at the monk. I'm going to mess with his console to where it just like spins, like what the doctor did to the master and the Ronnie.
Oh
Oh, I love that
I
part.
love that part. That's funny. No, right ahead. Now has only 1 story point because you're on the roll.
Okay. And what should I roll for it?
I'll let you roll for that. What? I'll let you roll for that one too. To see if it helps you. Maybe you'll have to spend the story point when we look. I'm going to say that would be transport and agility.
Okay.
You might not even have to spend the story point if you do well. That might be impulse task, so that is something fancy you're doing.
I might have to spend a point, but I
What'd you
do
roll?
get. I rolled a 13.
Yeah, I'll say you a story point and you'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use the sword.
Okay, you use one. And y'all have everyone evacuating your turns, right?
Yeah.
Alright, switch your room, and who will be the last ones in the TARDIS?
I have Alistair be the last one.
Okay, the second to the last one in the unit soldier, because he was making sure shit got them.
All right.
And
Do I?
that turn, you make sure you realize the TARDIS.
Yeah, do I see these people he brought in?
Yeah, you see 3 families.
I look at them and I look at him.
I don't want to hear it right now. Less talky, more getting us the hell out of here. I don't feel like becoming an icicle.
And I look at him and I'm like, we will talk later.
Yeah, get dematerializing.
All right, I'll get us out of here.
Alright, that makes strength for and 0 and again for that. Since you're
Okay,
using your stars now. That way should be a lot simpler about how you should apply your stars.
I got a 15.
You definitely do it. But you also
Okay.
notice at the next time, the Titanic hits the iceberg right as your stars dematerializes.
Oh wow.
That's that close.
Did the monk's TARDIS also?
Yeah,
Okay.
that last second too.
Yeah.
The
I'm
monk is
leaving.
flaring low.
Yep.
So, Doctor, where were you materialize to? Alright, did you want to shoot off somewhere before you got to use it?
Yeah, I'll take them back to the shore. Uh, I don't know.
And what you use it tell the passengers when you do that?
I'll look back at them, and I'm gonna be like, I'm like, wow, you all just won the jackpot today, and you got to not only ride on the Titanic, but also ride on the most fancy uh, yacht you've ever seen in your life, or something like that.
One of them gonna say, how is it get to shore so fast? Where's the Titanic?
I looked at Alistair as
Person looks at him.
K9. I could do with a bit of help here.
We're supposed to be trying to explain how to get back to shore.
Yeah.
They asked like, where's the Titanic?
And how they
Uh,
got to shore?
Somebody created a problem.
That's
I'm,
fine. No one's gonna believe them anyway.
I look at the people and I'm like, look, you're gonna get home
Magic.
and you're gonna find out that something bad has happened to the Titanic, and there's nothing we could have done about it. But just know that you are safe and that you're going to live the lives you should have. Just don't tell anybody we were here.
You see a few of them nod, how some of them are starting to think that there might be some sort of magic going on this next conference.
Well, I was a good magician.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, you're about to use it?
Yeah.
Good? Or you want to use
Oh,
something
there you
else
go.
first?
A good magician never reveals his secret.
You use the soldiers sorry, what Hindai would then say, she's what Hindai said, oh, who's it, boy?
What was that?
Like, measure the unit soldiers and what Hindai said, oh, who's it, boy?
Oh,
Affirmative.
And she says, let's take out the mic type before we cause more type problems, please, Doctor. It's already made enough report how we can report Hank Stewart, how your son saved a bunch of people that suddenly wasn't died.
What do you know is my fault?
It has I always assumed based on the reports I heard about you. And you cause more trouble than necessary.
I look at Alistair and I'm like, you know the rules.
What rules? The Time Lords have violated them several times. Screw the rules.
Affirmative.
See? Even K9's on my side.
I look at him and I'm like, well,
Well, that was affirmative to the Time Lord. From what the time all the time.
K9 is still on my side. Technically.
Yeah.
I look at him and like, well, it doesn't really matter anyway because I'm taking you back to unit, and then I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Even the soldiers away to look at the doctor and say, wouldn't it be better if you two sit together? Maybe you should sort each other out. It seems like you have family problems, and Kate told me that you shouldn't be alone.
He's not alone. He's got the voices in his head.
I look at her and I'll be like, "You've got family, right?"
What?
I look at her and I go, "You've got family, right?"
She says, no, I don't. Not anymore.
Sorry.
It was a long time ago. Don't worry about it.
I'm like, well, then you wouldn't understand Thanksgiving dinner. I look at him.
She just smile and say, oh, I have faith in me and you at hates you work. No worries. She helps me.
I was working that day. Well, technically. Anyway, what about Christmas?
Oh, Sean. Isn't Christmas always trying to kill the doctor?
Yeah.
They tried to kill both of us.
Yeah. So, are you fine to say, you supposed to what Alistair saying, so Alistair, you fine to stay with the doctor, or should I expect to hear more reports to unit with you?
I suppose I could tribal with the grumpy old bastard. Well, besides, somebody has to keep an eye on him. Well, besides K9.
Affirmative.
I love the affirmative. Anyway, so you're in meet back in unit HQ unit drop off the unit soldier, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she was just waiting for her to say, see you whenever you have the time, I suppose.
I look at her and I'm like, don't quit your day job.
She said, I wouldn't. I like working for units. Except for the time at the end of weekdays, I hate them.
I look at K9 and Alistair and I'm like, well, let's get out of here before Kate gets here. I don't want any more stuff.
You mean before I get like a 3-hour lecture about what I did wrong?
I look at him. I'm like, well, you're going to have to go clean the pool.
You know what?
I tell him he's going to have to go clean the pool for doing that.
Is she still in there, or did you put her back in Loch Ness?
She might be back at Loch Ness. She might have left a gift for you in the pool.
I know where you're going. I think.
Oh my god. So you want to haul it there for now? And now turn off the recording?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright. Everyone, thanks for listening to this. I hope you enjoyed session 0. And next week, we should be having another session, possibly on the anniversary of Doctor Who. Bye!